Hi Sagittarius, it's Power and Light Tarot coming at you with the reading. Today we have another cool reading, Sagittarius, and I hope you guys are well. And before we begin, if you would like your own psychic reading, they're very cool. You can get one. The calendar link is below. They're really a lot of fun, and I always recommend getting that with the tarot spread. It's a combination. The tarot comes after. This is how we do it, right? That way, the first part is pure psychic ability, right? And then the second part, the tarot cards could confirm, but they typically add like their own insight. Yeah, they can confirm as well, but yeah, those are a lot of fun. We do them on the phone. If you have to have a video, I can get you a video. Yeah, and you can also order those separate, right? The psychic and the tarot, you can order those separate. You can get a destiny reading now. Go to my website. Yeah, and or you can send me an email about it, but my website is mystic, M-Y-S-T-I-K, gem.com, and that's listed below. And I have destiny readings, and these are what the movie stars use. They're based on numerology and astrology, so it shows your yearly forecast from your birthday to birthday. I could always go back for you if you would like, right? We could do, 6 months in the past, 6 months in the future, or just 3 months in the past, but because you'll see how relevant it was when you look at the past, right? The future is yet to come. So these are typically yearly forecasts, 12-month forecast, and they're very accurate. Yeah, they're eerily accurate. Yeah, and this is what the movie stars are using. So yeah, we have love compatibility readings, and those are about you and your person, and they show how compatible you are with numerology and astrology. This is an ancient system, yeah, that was used. And also, if you want your own free 5-minute psychic reading, you can get that with Mystic Sense, and the link is below as well. So let's begin, you guys. And please remember you have to look for me because, for sure you do. We start with the angels of the four directions. And, my channel here is Power and Light Tarot. So here we have the angel, and the four directions is kind of like the magician here. So, he's got all these kind of things in his corner. Everything is kind of pointing to him: money and abundance, love, uh, you know, good decisions with the swords type of thing, right? Yeah. And then we have also, yeah, I mentioned the pentacles. Now, also wands, we talk about passion and inspiration. So he's very happy, and he's, he has his hands up here and to the sky, right? Like I'm receiving the light, and yeah, a major enlightenment here. And we have demonstrate love, and we see here's another. These are typically fairies, but you find out what's important to those you love and act on it. I feel like somebody is bringing you like a new beginning, or you're doing this, right? You could be showing people love in your life, and maybe you could be saying, what does that mean? But maybe you have changed, because there's change in this reading. Yeah, there is. Where's that change card? It's right here. There's major change here. Somebody looked like they went through the dark night. Yeah, the soul. And there always change always comes. It's not easy change, no, but it brings about beauty and evolution and a major awareness and courage and being grounded, all this stuff, right? Queen of Feathers is here, and she's a bat, right? So interesting, because the bat talks about regeneration. So she's the Queen of Swords, but the bat is about death and rebirth, really. And so this is perception and truth. And somebody could have lived a hard truth. Yeah, they could have lived, and that could be this heartache and loss. This starts your reading, right? This is the psychic deck over here, heartache and loss. And yeah, interesting. And we have the past, the prison, bitterness, grudge, refusal to let go. So, maybe somebody thinks that you couldn't let go of the past. It's possible too, Sagittarius, that, I believe this is about love, but when we see a higher consciousness, which is what's going on in this reading for sure, and evolution, spiritual growth, the past could have been a prison here. It could have been, right? And doesn't, maybe there's not a grudge. Maybe it's just bitterness. And when they say refusal to let go with bitterness and grudge, whatever happened in your past, uh, we can't hold on to it. No, we have to go, well, that, uh, lousy things happen to nice people. That's how it is, right? So, but, interesting, once you raise your consciousness, those things don't bother as much. They don't hurt as much. No, they don't. That is the beauty of your higher consciousness. And here's change. It says, don't scare yourself. So you could be moving into a new career too, Sagittarius, where maybe you're showing love. It's interesting because the person with higher consciousness is love. It is like that, right? Yeah, it's totally like that. Love and being grounded, and that brings courage, right? So we have demonstrate love here with this beautiful girl, and she's a fairy, and she's looking down here at the girl with her horse. And here's the mother with her child. Over here is kind of like, these squirrels playing, and here's like a rainbow and a river and all this beautiful stuff. She's an angel. Here are her wings. And, this is really beautiful. This is happiness. Maybe you have found out what's important to you in terms of career. This could be another double reading where maybe you're showing your self-love too. You could be. But, we see the dark night here basically because of the shadow. And, usually it is the dark night, right? And they're showing the shadow, and he's looking at himself here. And somebody maybe had to really face themselves about, we've all had to do it, unless you came out as an ascended master when you were born, right? You came out as a little angel, and your mother said, God, they're not, look at the babies, not of this world, right? Yeah, so we have change, and don't scare yourself with the next 40 steps. All you need is that one next action. You can say to love, just show me the first step and change me into one who can take it. Okay, so somebody could be coming forward here after understanding a truth here, because of the awareness with spirit, angel of the four directions. This is awareness, and we have it in the reading. Yeah, because with this card here, and he is the magician, and so who is very aware. Yeah, right. So, and so here we are. Of course, he can. It's hard to manifest anything if you don't have a higher consciousness. You could, but that is pure luck. And but you know how it is. Preparation, luck is really when preparation meets opportunity, right? Yeah, and then right. So we start with the Three of Swords. Ouch, right? And here's this woman, and she looks like my cousin's wife. She does, but hey, she's not watching, so it's fine, right? And she's doing well. Yes, she is. But here, this heartache and loss, the Three of Swords. That's the name of the card. And the woman stands here, kind of it's kind of like a cave, sort of, cave-like um, house or something like that. But outside is the window where the beauty is, right? And the clouds, and so, but the sun mostly, right? And we have you ready. So here's this beautiful angel, because these are angels too. I don't see her wings, so we'll call her a goddess. Yeah, she looks like she's an Indian goddess. She does. But here she is. Oh, and she's wearing the high priestess. Yeah, she is a high priestess. She's wearing that. And the hat, right? And she's actually doing a ritual here. And so somebody went through heartache, but they're ready. They're either ready to move forward into a new career, or they are ready for love, or both. And here's the awareness card, Sagittarius. And this is somebody who has a higher consciousness, right? Which sounds funny to some people if they're like new to all this, right? But it's just being really conscious of who you are, and conscious of your thoughts, conscious that you are far more powerful than maybe you thought, right? But sometimes we have to go through the night of the soul to really realize that we're a spiritual being, and that we can create a life of love and abundance. Yeah, it just sometimes it takes the school of hard knocks. But here he is, awareness, and he's the magician. And yeah, and so his crown chakra is kind of burning here, if you want, or if you will, right? Maybe not actually burning, but yeah, let's get some cards here and see what these cards. Let's get a card here. But crossing this, you're ready here, maybe was hard to hard to get ready after heartache and loss. But why it's all happening is awareness. That's why somebody's ready for something, right? And let's see what we have. This heartache and loss is really the overall energy for somebody here. I mean, that may be you, and it may be this person. If this is love, it could be the other person, Sagittarius, right? Yeah, it could be. Let's get a card here on the heartache and loss. We have the 7 of Wands. And, excuse me, guys, but in this deck, he's fighting all these people. He's really overwhelmed. He's protecting himself. It's usually a card of protection, the 7 of Wands, but he has to fight these people off. So, you know, maybe definitely somebody was overwhelmed here, but somebody could have had to fight, maybe in another situation, or it's possible, right? It is. Somebody could have left something here. We know there's an ending because there's a new beginning with this awareness, right? With conscious awareness here, with a higher awareness, a higher vibration, where somebody acts in love, they trust their intuition, and the road ahead doesn't look that hard anymore because of this awareness. It's like a catch-22, right? It's like, oh, well, I used to be really afraid, but here's you're ready. And so somebody here, you or your person's not ready. I mean, is ready. Sorry, you guys, not ready. Is ready. You're ready. After heartache and loss because of the awareness, and there's shadow work that has happened in the past. And this is what I mean about the night of the soul. I feel like somebody had to take a really good look at themselves, and maybe that's about career. It's possible, but it could definitely be about love. We have demonstrate love here, and I feel like this is both for some, and for some it's one or the other. Okay, because you could have got your heart broken just by being maybe in your shadow self, like not making the right choices or decisions, right? But it's really interesting because, you know, you can come out of that and be this, your consciousness can be so much higher now, and you could actually be moving into your true life purpose as well. This is what happens when we finally really awaken and understand who we are. So whoever did the shadow work, they knew who they were, right? So they were walking down the street here one day, and it was a really hot day, and you know how the shadows are they're so obvious on a really hot sunny day. And they looked and they saw themselves. They said, "Oh God, is that me? Have I been like that?" Right? That's what was going on here in the past. Let's get a card on the shadow. This could have been recent past, major, distant past too. 9 of Swords. So somebody here has learned here, and they're fighting their fears because they know either what they've done in their life. They know how, like, they were going about their life. So this shadow, somebody kind of healed their shadow self here. I feel like they did. 2 of Swords shows up, and this is your mindset. And it shows up with the 2 of Cups reversed. And how dare that come out in the reverse, right? But you don't know if you're going to have a relationship with somebody, Sagittarius. Maybe you had to, figure out your shadow side too. It's possible, right? Sometimes we walk away from relationships and we go, well, I did my best. And then we look back and we go, well, not really, because you were way too stubborn, or not really because you couldn't see yourself, right? You were just projecting. You couldn't see what you were doing, even though you thought you were doing the right thing. So we usually always act like we kind of usually think we're doing the best. And maybe you did, but sometimes this can happen, and then we grow, right? We go, oh no, I didn't. And this is why we say be the observer in your life. Yeah, definitely. The Empress, a Sagittarius, showing up in the near future with the 8 of Wands reversed. Yeah. Okay. And here, this is, I feel like you have change coming. We have change over here. This is interesting in the reverse. It can talk about too many responsibilities. It can talk about a few things. Sometimes this is blockages. But I feel like there was heartache and there were blockages before, because it's next to the heartache and loss card here. I don't feel like there are any blockages here. Not with this awareness. Let's see, and change. Let's see what else we have the 3 of Cups. Yeah, I feel like somebody's removing these blockages for change. Yeah, I feel like somebody is removing them with this, you're ready. And this is really interesting here. Something else could be blocked out here with the 8 of Wands reversed. Like something, because the Eight of Wands is about growth and change, but it's reversed. And then we have the Three of Cups, which is reconciliation and joy here. So, or celebration. But, you know, it's typically, in this reading, it looks like reconciliation. It could be, if it's not love, right, and it's career, it's joy here. It's joy, and you're removing blockages with this Eight of Wands reversed, because it talks about that. But all these other cards are supporting you removing this, or somebody, right? The Hierophant shows up, and here he is, and, you know, he's supposed to be, you know, the all-knowing, basically, but, you know, kind of the organized religion way, sort of. I mean, people look there, right? We have this, we have the star twice. And see, I hope they don't remove, I forgot that the star's not wearing any clothes here. Let's see what we have. I hope that's not a problem. If it is, I'll have to replace the video, because I'm not going to redo it. No, because we're at 18 minutes or something like that, 15 minutes. So here we have the star twice, right? And in your concern, Sagittarius, is to heal something. This is spiritual growth unto itself with the star. And maybe you want to marry this person. And, you know, this could be also possibly, this could be your belief systems changing because of your awareness about things. You look like you're definitely, you or this person is handling your life differently. That for sure. And here's the star in the environment. The Queen of Wands is what you want, Sagittarius, or what you're hoping for. It shows up with the Eight of Cups reversed. Okay, you want this person to return to you. Yeah, you do. You want somebody to return here, or you want to return to somebody. Okay, excuse me, guys. We have the Two of Pentacles reversed. And let's see what we have. We have the Nine of Pentacles with it. So, you know, here, and this is faith and hope down here. Yeah, I don't want to leave that out with the star, all right? Yeah, it's faith and hope. And you are really hoping here this is going to work for you. In your outcome is the Two of Pentacles and the Nine of Pentacles. You know, these are money cards, but you could have figured out here, this could be you, though. This could be a trip. So this could be that somebody's becoming single here, because here's the Hierophant, right? We have heartache and loss. Somebody could be becoming single. That is the single card. You could be knowing about this anytime now, right? The Two of Pentacles reversed. Somebody could have made up their mind here, because this outcome doesn't always have to be, the outcome is like, the problem in the reading here is the shadow side and the heartache and loss and this awareness, but the awareness is taking place. So in the outcome, this could be like, this is what somebody has kind of come up with. Well, I already figured out I want to be single now. I want to be available. Somebody could have been in their lower self with the awareness and the shadow here, and they didn't know that you were the one. That could be going on here too. Or you might not be, you know, maybe you didn't know too about yourself. It's possible if it's career, right? But definitely we see love here. We do for sure. And your person's first card for the extended is money. So this card talks about, it's a 10, so it's a completion. But this talks about good luck and things are going to be favorable for you, for your person. It does. It's kind of a predictive card with the Chinese fortune telling cards. So here's money. Everything could be favorable because money is, you buy stability with it, don't you? Yeah, you do. Money, everybody needs money. Money's a good thing. Yeah, it definitely is. If you handle it with care, right? Yeah. And crossing your person is adventures. So they're coming for an adventure with you here. And, you know, with the star here, the Three of Cups and the Two of Cups over here in the reading, reversed or not, this person here knows that, like, you are somebody they really want, and they're going to have an adventure with you. So their life is looking really favorable. Yeah. And it is in the crossing position for your person. So this could have been hard for them, right, to embark on this journey. They look like they are definitely showing up with you in an adventure. And why it's all happening for them is protection. So they want to protect this. She's holding the globe here. I'm protecting my life, right? Yeah, I'm protecting my world. And that's what they're going to do here with you. So we're going to end the reading. We'll have a 10-card oracle and a 10-card tarot spread. If you guys would like your own reading, the psychic reading, go ahead and book that on the calendar. So much fun and insight. Yeah, and if you want a destiny reading, those are great. Or love compatibility. And the destiny is the forecast for the future. Yeah, and the love compatibility is a forecast on how well you guys will kind of make it together. Yeah, it is. Thanks so much for joining me, and please remember to like, share, and subscribe. Yeah, if you would like to see my services, you can go to Mystic Gem, MYSTIK, gem.com. And please remember to like, share, and subscribe. And you guys have to look for me if you like my videos. You should know by now. Thank you so much.